Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So how are you, ma'am, Novitri and all of my friends? So in this video, I'm going to present to you about my journal analysis. So the title of the journal is The Dynamics of Citizen Sociolinguistics. The author is Bente Eileen Svensson. So what is the aim of this study in the journal? So the aim or the objective of the study in the journal is to explore and to know more about the dynamic of citizen science in sociolinguistics or citizen sociolinguistics based on the study that have been taken in Norway. The study also aims to clarify the definitions of citizen sociolinguistics, the advantages of CC and how can CC contribute to sociolinguistics, and the opposite, which how sociolinguistics can contribute to general field of citizen science. So the next is, what is citizen science? So recently, citizen science was recognized as an open science priority by the European Council and is one of our strategies lines of action exploring and supporting citizen science. Hence, GS is a broad and expanding field, and one maintained attraction lies in it being a methodology suitable for gathering large amounts of data. GS is, however, more than a method. The epistemological rationale for GS is based on alteration of the relation between the researchers, and thus the traditional way we conceive science and who has the authority to do it. So that is the definition of GS or citizen science. So citizen sociolinguistics and its epistemological rationale. The epistemological rationale of GS lies in the reconceptualizations of who can claim to possess sociolinguistic knowledge, who is qualified to collect it, and which data are legitimate. GS requires an ontology where lay people are conceived as competent and not as an educated homogeneous mass. The Norwegian GS project reported in this journal is conditions on a fundamental assumption that young people are indeed competent and that they a priori possess awareness of their own language, competence, and practice, which is an understanding that deserves researchers' attention. So that is the explanation about citizen sociolinguistics and its epistemological rationale. So let's take a look at the GS project that has been taken in Norway. So the research campaign is held annually and is organized by the Researcher Council of Norway or RCN and the Center for Science Education at the University of Bergen in collaboration with researchers at different research institutions. In the campaign, pupils are invited to conduct research, collecting data, and to varying degrees analyze and interpret them. Depending on the design for that particular annual campaign, the participants, more than 4,500 pupils between grades 1 and 13 at 86 different schools from all over the country participate as both citizen scientists and respondents in the study. Most of the pupils were between grade 5 and 10. Most participants lived in the east, in the around Oslo, and in the west and around a second largest city, Bergen. The pupils were given two online surveys, one where they could register their own response and a second where they registered their peers' replies. The questions in the surveys were developed in collaboration with pupils in one of the school classes, a focus class, where the pupils expressed particular interest in investigating slang words, favorite words, and words that adults are not aware of. So the scientific impact of the citizen data, the citizen scientists report that their peers and they themselves feel positive about using English words in Norwegian is 66%, Some of them stated that they used Norsklis or Norse Norwegian plus English, or Norglis Norway plus English. A whopping 70% of them registered that they use English every day, most frequently in conversations with friends 78%, in chats 67%, text messages 60%, and in a computer game 38%. Most of the pupils endorse the use of English words in Norwegian, very good, and good is 66%. There are few ages difference, but the older they are, the more likely they would be to register the use of English as neither good nor bad, in total 26%. The negative answers, not good and bad, are the same across all school levels, in total 8%. The research campaign represents the first national large-scale attempt to tap into language use in Norway's multilingual homes. So the scientific impact of the citizen data, the finding of the study substantiated that the experience of the pupils in the research campaign, namely that the school language are taken home, but the home language are not brought to school. The public impact of the research campaign. One of the key aims of the campaign was to raise sociolinguistic awareness or knowledge among young people by including them as citizen scientists. One indicator of the impact of the Norwegian GS project is the subsequent use of the database. Another indicator of the public impact of the research campaign is the attention it received in the media while it was at its peak in the autumn of 2014. Okay, that's all of my presentation about the journal. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.